Hello everyone, welcome to EDC Glue and Gears. I hope you guys are doing really well. So today I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison between HD02 and HD05. This is the brand new release from Wurkkos, and this is the beast what we got last year, right? So there are great things which we already had from which we already have in Wurkkos HD02. The first thing is a very powerful SFT 70.2 emitter, and then we had these two side lights which can shift color. So you can choose your brightness, and as well as you can tint shift. So right now it is in the cool white, and now I'm shifting towards warm white. So that's a really great option what Wurkkos has given us in HD02. Along with that, it was a flat design with a very nice deep pocket clip and a 21700 cell, which is rated for 5000 milliamp hour. Then we have a magnetic base or tail with a 1/4 inch screw mount. So you can use it with stands like this, where you can just mount it and place it on any of the surface and probably open the wing and use it on the desk, right? So the complaint was that this is slightly on the larger side, and the side wings did not articulate. So what Wurkkos has done is they have created this new Wurkkos HD05. They have given this a really good powerful SFT 70.2 emitter, which we got from the HD02, and we also get the side light. Now this side light can be articulated. So so this side light has all the functionalities of HD02. Also, it gets the swivel option where you can rotate and probably hang it from any metal surface so that you can shine the light downwards. Because on this, if you hang this, it is going to shine the light upwards, which defies the purpose of having it mounted on a magnetic surface from top, right? So that's a great thing what they have resolved in HD05, which you can also close, and you can shut it off. You can again pull it off and it will be back on. So you get the same tint shift and the brightness control. So I'm shifting it to warm white right now, and if I click and hold, so it's shifting towards cool white. So that's really nice. The only thing which I noticed that the ramping and the color shifting is decent on this, but on HD05 it's pretty quick, and getting the adjustment to the right brightness is slightly on the difficult side. So if I go to the lowest and I want just slightly more brighter than the lowest brightness, it is very difficult to get that. You can see that it jumps very quickly and I can't stop in between. So that's one thing which I really want Wurkkos to work on. And on also the tension on this side light, this is way strong, and it has a really nice friction to it. So I know it's not going to break anytime soon. However, on this, the resistance is slightly less, so it feels that it's going to get bad, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to go bad, because this is completely made out of metal or aluminum, so it's not going to get bad. But if there was a little bit of friction, it could have been much better. So I don't know, I noticed, okay, so there's a cutout. This is something which I noticed for the first time, and this is where it rests. So that's the reason it has this cutout. Nice, that's something which I noticed. Okay, so coming back to the main emitter, we get SFT 70.2 emitter on the HD02 with a smooth reflector, but the reflector is slightly on the shallow side. On the HD05, we get an orange peel reflector, slightly larger and slightly deeper. So I think this is going to create a very clear hotspot with a nice cutout. But on the HD05, it's going to give you a softer hotspot but a longer throw because of the orange peel reflector. So let's go outside and see how these two perform side by side. Alright, so today we have the HD02 from Wurkkos and HD05. So this is the latest version, and this is an updated version of HD02. Both comes with SFT 70.2 emitter. However, HD02 comes with a smooth reflector. However, the HD05 comes with a orange peel reflector. The reflector is slightly deeper on HD05, where the HD02 has slightly shallower but smooth reflector. So let's see how these two compare side by side. So on my left is the HD02. Let me put it to lowest mode. Alright, so both are in lowest mode right now. Alright, so this is HD02 and this is HD01. Sorry, HD05. So I can see the HD02 has a larger hotspot. Sorry, my bad. Has a larger hotspot because of the shallow reflector, and it is able to tint the tree but doesn't have so much of intensity. On the other hand, HD05 has a orange pill reflector, so it is able to throw slightly more than the HD02, and the intensity looks slightly better. So this is, and both has a really nice flood. I'm just pushing for the turbo. So let me take a walk. On my left we have the HD02. On my right we have the HD05. The HD05 has already stepped down and it's quite hot now. So let me re-engage the turbo. Now this is the turbo. And you can see the HD05 is throwy, has slightly less spill than the HD02. So this is the side by side. Let me re-engage the turbo on both. Both are really good, but has slightly different profile. You can see this has a larger hotspot and it's pretty clear. On the other hand, the hotspot is not as defined as HD02, but it's slightly smoother and softer. So let's double click, re-engage. Now both are getting hot, but HD05 feels slightly hotter, probably because of the metal mass is slightly lower on the HD05 than the HD02. HD02 is also getting hot, but it is still not as hot as HD05. So I can feel the head is hot, but for HD05, the entire body is hot now. Alright, so here we have the HD02 versus HD05. Alright, so let's head back inside. Okay, so you saw how these two perform, and as expected, both performed really well. So this is something which is expected from Wurkkos, that they do punch way above their weight class, and they do perform really well for what they offer. The thing which I was talking about, which is heat dissipation, that is something which I clearly noticed, that HD02 was able to maintain its maximum brightness or turbo slightly longer than HD05, because the HD05 has less metal mass to dissipate the heat, and that's the reason it was stepping down much quicker than the HD02. However, the beam pattern was slightly different. It has a cleaner hotspot with a clear cutout. On the other hand, because of the orange pill reflector, it had a very smooth and very even out beam pattern. So that was really good, and it was surprisingly throwy. I was not expecting much of throw from this, but it was actually pretty throwy, and it was able to throw slightly better than the HD02, which was really good. So let me know in the comments which one you think performed better, and if you have to pick out of these two, which one would you pick? So thank you so much for watching. You have a great day, and if you have any question, please feel free to leave your comments. I will be more than happy to read, and I'll definitely um, reply to them. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family so that we can grow together. All right. So thank you so much for watching. Let's catch up in the next video.